Good morning. Just a quick video update of what to expect on Sunday, the June 28th, if you come to worship. First of all, I'd like to begin with a big thank you to Dennis and Beth Law for putting together and providing valuable input to how we conducted services this past Sunday, and then for serving as ushers, making sure people had a mask, making sure people picked up a communion cup, making sure they were seated properly and that we maintained social distancing. And so I wanted to give them a big shout out and thank you. And if you have a chance to see them Sunday or the next time you get to see them, I would appreciate it if you would tell them thank you as well. Their service is always appreciated and will continue to be so. Second, hopefully this Sunday, we will be live streaming our worship service. Bill Whitehair has been working diligently getting all the equipment installed. You may have noticed that the camera was installed last week. The laptop computer is here and is being set up. He is in the process of running cables, and again, so hopefully everything will be up and running, and if you decide to watch it from home, you can log into our website a little before 10:30. There should be a couple of links there, one to YouTube and one to our Facebook page where you can watch the service there if you want. I will still hook up my camera as a backup just in case the live streaming doesn't work. There may be some glitches. We may have some technical issues again as we work through this. So please keep that in mind and please pray for us that we can get this worked out quickly. The third thing that I want to talk about is I have been told by several people, a couple of staff members and an elder, that there were some of you all who listened to the video last week and or read the items in the bulletin and thought that you were being told by the leadership of this congregation that you were not allowed to come to services. So let me just clarify that. I have here the request from the state in conjunction with the state health department, and also the stricter guidelines put out by the mayor of Indianapolis in conjunction with the Marion County Health Department. And the very first thing that they asked the leadership of houses of worship to consider is to ask all individuals who are 65 and above or who have an underlying at-risk health condition to stay home and watch services online. And then they give you a link to the CDC website, again, which details extra precautions needed for people who are at higher risk. That is a request that the state and the city ask leaders of houses of worship to consider. And we considered that. And we thought that that would be a good idea to suggest to the congregation. It was not a ban or prohibition from the state. It was not a demand from the city that people 65 and over stay home. It certainly was not a ban or a prohibition put out by the leadership of Southeastern that anybody over the age of 65 or anybody who had an underlying at-risk health condition was absolutely prohibited from coming to services. But that's how it was taken by some. Last Sunday, we had 80 people here in the building, and 14 of those individuals were over the age of 65. As a matter of fact, most of them were over the age of 70. So let me just say as clearly as I know how, if you are 65 or older or have an underlying at-risk health condition, we are not demanding that you stay home. We are not prohibiting you from coming to service. If you want to come to service and you're 65 or older, and if you have an underlying at-risk health condition, if you want to come to services, the state is not going to arrest you. The city is not going to arrest you. You're not going to be issued a ticket from any authority. We are not standing at the door asking for ID and checking ages and turning anybody away if they're 65 or older or have an underlying at-risk health condition. So if you want to come to services Sunday, we will be here ready to go at 10:30. Nobody will fault you if you want to stay home. And again, hopefully the live streaming will be up at 10:30. I look forward to seeing whoever shows up. We are not asking you to email me to let me know whether or not you're coming. Um, Hopefully, we won't have to turn anybody away. The only reason we would turn anybody away at all is because the building is full. The city has required us to maintain social distancing, and so we will do that because we are required to do that. The city is requiring everybody who comes in, except for little children over the age of 2, to wear a mask, and so we will be doing that. Do I like that? No. Is it uncomfortable wearing a mask? Yes. Is it hard to sing while you're wearing a mask? Absolutely. But that is a requirement from the city. And again, if I understand the scriptures correctly, we are to respect the authorities and to submit to the authorities unless they are asking us to deny our faith that Jesus is the Christ or to do anything that is ungodly. And as far as I can tell, wearing a mask is not ungodly, and maintaining social distancing is not ungodly. And so we will do that. Everything remains the same as it was last Sunday. But again, if you are 65 and over and want to come to services, or if you have an underlying at-risk health condition and want to come to services, you are welcome. We will not turn you away. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, david@southeastern.org, or call me on my phone, 317-468-3665, and I will be happy to answer any question that you may have. I hope you have a great rest of the week and look forward to seeing you on Sunday for worship. Thanks.